Yes, ma'am.
I thought you were going to teach me how to build a house, not eat what's inside the house. I'm so full. Akala ko.
Here, have a drink in a coconut house. This is coconut nectar. Yes, ma'am.
No, I was saying, I thought that you were going to teach us how to build a house because the title is how to do a coconut house. Not eat what's inside the house. Now I have ice cream, now I have juice. What do you have? Now I have guava.
When we say coconut house,
No, to do.
it's not something with just a roof and walls and posts and flooring and windows and doors. A house contains things of value like food. This one, you're enjoying coconut ice cream, your coconut ice cream and coconut nectar. This is juice from the flowers of coconut trees. If you have a coconut tree in your area here in Metro Manila, that tree, give attention, will give you 1 gallon of this every day. 1 gallon is 4 liters. So, this is a coconut house, particular concrete, inside Quezon Memorial Circle, and it's a project of Philippine Coconut Society. This is not a business, by the way. This is a project, a social enterprise project. What's the difference between social enterprise and plain business? Well, it's also business, but let me be clear. What is a social enterprise? A social enterprise is different from an ordinary capitalist enterprise. What attracted me to ABCDF is ABCDF stands for AgriBusiness and Countryside Development. Agribusiness and countryside development. And what attracted me to ABCDF is the women. Age. I define. Kasi dalawang definition palagi yan eh. No? Ang definition ko, agribusiness, business involving the farmers. Coconut farmers. But the other definition is, if you are in Makati or BGC, business, agribusiness is, well, business of operations, capitalist enterprise, and the motive is profit. ROI is the ROI. But in social enterprise, well, we also have ROI, return on investment. ROI, return on investment. But then, how do we define return? Well, there are two definitions. The other definition is profit. Peso, dollar, euro. But in the social enterprise definition, return is not only pecuniary returns. It's not only pecuniary profit. We also have social returns. The value, how will it affect the farmers, the poor people, the people of the Philippines? That's social return. And then there's a third return. It's called, how do I call it? Psychic income. So we have money income, social income, there is psychic income. When you do something, a project, it should give you psychic satisfaction. Meaning we do business for fun. Is that okay? Can you really do business with fun, for fun?
Yes.
Well, you have to. Meaning when you do business, Do not be so serious. No? You'll get sick, you'll get ill. You do it for fun. So there are three returns. Profit, in terms of money, pecuniary. Second, social value. How will it affect, how will it improve the lives of our countrymen? And third, psychic income. If you just have a pecuniary income, pero failure ka doon sa dalawa, by our definition, it's not income. So that's the Conant house that we built as a model. Several sessions ago, we had a friend here who talked about the one in business, ano yan, he protects the names.
Intellectual property.
Intellectual property. Now let's go to intellectual property. Coconut House, should it be an intellectual property name, the term Coconut House, should it be an intellectual property? We in the Philippine Coconut Society, we are averse to that concept. To the concept that, hey, Jun Castillo, you put up the Coconut House, it's yours, you own it. And anybody who will use that name, you can sue him and charge him for damages. I'm sorry, we are not in that. The opposite. We don't own this. Nobody owns this. It is owned by the Filipino people. Particularly farmers, but not only farmers, everybody. So that if anybody will claim Coconut House as theirs, let's say they apply. By the way, I already have the license for this, and I can say this is mine, but no, you can do it. With my permission? No, we just by knowledge, because it's the people that will give you permission. You got the point? But if you want to put up a Coconut House as a franchise, it's up to you. In the last 7 years, if I count the number of people who were interested, they submitted their interest to put up Coconut House as franchise. Siguro more than 100 na. But then, how did they respond? Ang sabi ko, alam mo ang franchise, parang Jollibee franchise. No? You get a franchise from Jollibee or McDonald's, you have to follow. There is an agreement. No? The boss is the franchisee, and the franchisor, the franchisee, you have to abide everything. In the Philippines, franchising is a bad practice. Pero my experience in ice cream and coconut, why? Ayaw ko kung alam nyo ito. Ang mga franchisee, Filipino franchisee, hindi naman lahat, pero mostly, mga pasaway. You know pasaway? You have a franchisee, let's say McDonald's, or Jollibee, or any business. Magpa-franchise lang yan for a while. Tapos, pag-aaralan yan, at later, kagayahin niya. Well, Jollibee makes sure na hindi mangyari yan. Did you know that who is a Jollibee franchisee? If you are a Jollibee franchisee, well, you have your manager, but then there's a manager at the head office, parang camera, naka-focus sa iyan. Lahat ng moves mo, susundan. Okay? Kasi kung wala yan, yung franchisee, kukunin niya sa staff niya yung katulong niya, yung kamag-anak, yung materials, bibili niya sa palengke, yung chicken, and ganyan. To make sure na hindi mangyari yan. So, lagi ka may camera. No? Pero, in general, walang ganyan. Yung mga small franchises, puro pasaway. No problem. But, we're not into that. My point is, anyone here can put up a coconut house. If you want to have a franchise, okay. But you can do it on your own. No? No problem. No problem on the part of Filipino society. So, we go now to the second part. A coconut house. Coconut. No. So we can have a coconut house of Ernie's coconut house. Could be anywhere. No? If you are in Bacolod, or if you are in Leyte, or in Bicol, you can say Balay Lubi. Balay Lubi is coconut house in the local language. No? Or you can make it a coconut hut or coconut place. And then, yung food, maraming food pa. Ang cuisine, coconut cuisine, kasi marami yan, thousands, no? But you cannot offer all of this in one place. So you have to choose. If you are enthralled with our menu, we'll teach you. You come over and be part of the kitchen. We teach you. We give this for free. No problem. So, Ting, gusto mo mag-train ka sa kitchen namin, be a chef, no? Tuturo namin without any charge. That's it. Now, coconut house is not just a restaurant or a food place. In Circle, we also have a cafe. So we call that a coconut cafe. And we also have merchandise. It's a store. And we also have an ice cream shop, an ice cream place. So in other words, a coconut house need not be a restaurant. Could be a coconut cafe, or coconut store, or coconut ice cream shop. You can even have a coconut carinderia if you are in carinderia. No? Anything, basta may coconut. Bake shop. Coconut bake shop. And we teach. We also have coconut house. We have a bake shop. We do pizza. Coconut pizza made, the dough is made from coconut flour. And then in coconut house we have laing pizza. You know laing? You can put laing in your dough and you have laing pizza. And you can have cocoa pizza. In other words, you know, so Ruel, you can have cocoa guava jelly. And I encourage this couple, lively couple, to do a coconut house in their San Luis, Batangas place. It's a perfect site for a coconut house. Any question?
Why is it that most of the coconut trees we see around here don't have any fruits? Why?
So you notice.
Yeah.
So you give notice to these trees. Okay. What do you think? Why?
Pollution.
Pollution? Okay. What else? Hindi nyo naman pinakakain eh.
Neglect.
Imagine this, you don't eat breakfast and lunch and dinner, you don't drink. What will happen to you? Will you be able to attend our sessions every Tuesday? The same true with coconut trees. The coconut trees, oh, they are suffering. if they can only speak our language, but they are speaking, but we don't hear them. We don't mind them. Hindi natin pinapakain itong coconut trees sa Metro Manila. Pakain means you fertilize. Painom means you make delay. That's the reason why. Now, I'll give you an example. The PCA says, hey, these coconut trees, matanda na. Putulin na yan. Putulin na. Okay?
Coco lumber.
Gawin coco lumber. Okay. So you have a tall tree, maliliit ang bunga. Sabi ng PCA, putulin na yan. Matanda na. Okay, agreed. Putulin na yan. But first, let's plant 3 coconut seedlings around. 1 meter away or 1.5 meter away. Okay? We plant and then wait for it to flower and bear fruit.
How many years?
Well, if it is a tall variety,
5 years.
6 to 8 years. That is, if you give attention to it. But if you don't give attention to it, in 10 years, 12 years, bago magbunga. Pero ito, pakainin mo, diligan mo. So, in 6 years, magbubunga na yan. So, pwede nang putulin. May kapalit ng 3 eh.
I thought you need 10 meters distance.
No. 1 meter lang. Or 1.5 meter. Ito, from here to there. Can we do that? Yes. Kasi po, putulin mo naman yan. Ditaliman mo na. Okay? Now, after 6 to 7 years, you have 3 fruit-bearing new young trees. So, pwede nang putulin. Problem. Gumanda ang bunga. Dumami at lumaki. How's that? 6, 7 years ago, puputulin, but we stop it, magtanim muna, and then later, kumanta mo nga. Why? Eh kasi ito inalagaan mo eh. Pinakain mo, diligan mo. Nadamay. You see? So it's not true that this tree is old. If we're going to follow the PCA way, then kailangan ikaw, putulin ka na. And all of us here, putulin na. But did you know the lifetime of a coconut tree is the same as humans, 100 years. So it's not true that a 40-year-old coconut tree or 50-year-old is old. No, you treat it as like a fellow being. We feed it. So, paano tayo napunta dito sa one?
The best fertilizer is salt water.
Salt water,
See, that's why
according to
the seashore.
PCA.
Oh.
According to PCA. Well, tama. Pag nilagyan mo ng salt, yung puno na hindi, lupay-pay na, perk up. Pumuhay siya kasi pagkain niyang salt eh. But salt, sodium, is just one of 25 minerals that the coconut tree needs and that each human being needs. Potassium, sodium, manganese, copper, zinc, all of these. So, yung salt, pag puro salt yan, after 2 years, lupay-pay na naman. Incomplete eh. Eh bakit ang PCA salt ang salt. Hindi nyo alam? Every year, they import salt from Australia. And ang budget niyan is 350 million every year. Bakit ka bibili ng salt sa Australia? Eh, Philippine Archipelago, we produce salt. Salt is everywhere. From the seawater. Bakit bibili pa sa Australia? Well, it's true, salt is It's a nutrient, but it is a single nutrient. It's not sufficient. Should be complete. Now, let's go back to this. Anybody interested in a coconut house? Thinking? Let's put up one in Tarlac or anywhere. Okay? I'll teach you, I'll guide you, we will help you. If you have people who want to put up a coconut restaurant, then you bring your staff to coconut house, and they will learn from our kitchen.
That will fit into Mindanao. Mindanao.
In Mindanao, we can put up coconut house in Cebu, Davao, anywhere in fact in the Philippines.
So,
Let's do it.
is waste a proper fertilizer?
Waste?
Yeah. Human and animal waste.
I'm sorry, not humans. Well, depends, no? Suppose we put to waste all the congressmen and senators, no? In Congress, no? We decompose them. Pwede bang fertilizer sila? Sorry. Be particular. No, not human. Plant-based. And it's all over. From the soil, maski sa Mount Pinatubo, yung lahar, that's fertilizer.
Okay.
So, do it yourself. Do it yourself, but we can do it with our help. We do it. If you want to do it your way, be free. Go on.
Okay, you're entertaining questions or comments now, please? Okay, Mr. Gomez. Okay,
I'll tell you.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring these proceedings to a close. The only recognition we can give him, because he's got all of our certificates of association, 10 of them, plus so many books, he can open a bookstore. So all we can give him now is a round of applause, please, for Okay, before we adjourn, meeting next week,
Mabuhay balls.
Mabuhay
Balls.
Mabuhay Balls.
Yes, sir.
Christmas balls.
What's this about?
Kasi it's independence, kaya it's mabuhay balls. Sir, it's for
yes, okay.
It's
Okay.
microorganisms.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning. See you next week.